Imagine, if you will, a small sleepy town, within which lives an elderly woman and her 3 sons, all middle-aged. And this home has a dark secret. No, it's not cannibals. No, it's not a cult. But soon, their neighbors know their secret, as in an instant, their home goes up in flames. Neighbors call the fire department when they see the fire, when they smell the smoke, and the police department arrives to an empty, burnt house. The home destroyed, the family dead inside. The culprit? Electricity. It is a found electric shaver plugged into a charred outlet on a burned couch. But you don't have to imagine this. This actually happened to Esther Boyd and her 3 boys. Canadian Press, 2017. And I'm the most capable to talk about this because I live in a room that has a single outlet, which means I need to be aware at all times which things are required to be plugged in. There's a TV right there that is unplugged because it goes unused. And I've done a lot of research, some of which irritates me and will surely irritate you, or I will make it irritate you. And so I'm the most capable of discussing this. And if you're taking this class, you are plugged into electricity. You are either on your computer, your laptop, your phone, your tablet, etc., etc., etc. It's the 21st century. You're plugged in. The Electrical Safety Foundation International found in 2015 that there were 50,000 home fires annually as a result of electricity. This can and will affect you. So today, we're going to pull the plug on electrical ignorance. First, I will tell some more risks associated. Second, we will examine causes that make it so deadly. And lastly, I will provide us all some bright ideas on how to reduce the likelihood that you and your loved ones will be hurt or killed. So, first off, it kills people of all ages. Think of Esther Boyd in her 80s and her 3 middle-aged boys. Not to mention the wives' stories that everyone knows about little Timmy who plugged in his fork into the electrical outlet and now the funeral's on Thursday. We're going to stop that. The SFI finds that 500 people die and 14,000 people are injured. Furthermore, it notices that there are $1.3 billion in property damage. And this is just for home usage. This doesn't take into account warehouses, cities, or anything else. This is just the home. And in fact, in 2019, speaking of little Timmy, a Fox News mother witnessed her child flown across the room, as she plugged in her outlet the opposite way. The phone part into the wall, and now she's in the hospital. Simply because she put it in the wrong way. And so now we're going to look at some of these main issues. First of all, outlets are inherently dangerous. They are inherently lethal. The Gale Encyclopedia of Children's Health 2016 found that only 50 volts were required to be lethal. Meanwhile, the home outlets are 120. That's over double the minimum lethality voltage. Over double. It's nothing to joke around with. Second, it's a lack of oversight, as that same Gale Encyclopedia found that 70% of child injuries occurred as there were adults present. That Fox News story, the mom witnessing her child as she plugs it in the wrong way because, oh, she's 2, she can't fit it in. Yes, she can, and she will hurt herself. You need to be more proactive. And ABC this year revealed that there is a new challenge on TikTok, a site which I honestly kind of hate, where one plugs in their charger, just one prong. You plug this one in, and then this exposed one. What you do with that one is you get a penny, and you just go and you touch the penny to the socket. I don't even have a penny on me because the idea of doing it, even when it's clearly unplugged, is just so asinine that I can't fathom who would want to do that. And obviously, this results in massive injury. Schools were, when they were in session, being put under scrutiny because kids were doing this outlet challenge, and it is entirely ridiculous. So now we're going to resist the danger as I provide us some bright ideas to combat lethality. From Keeping Children Safe Around Electricity sources from 2003, unplug your unused appliances. As I said, my TV right there on the wall, unplugged. I don't use it, I don't need it plugged in. Something can't kill you if it doesn't produce the electricity required to do so. And you reduce the risk of over encumbering your electric outlets like Esther Boyd. Next up, use safety plugs. There are those little plastic things that you can buy separately, or that this extender has automatically. This looks like just an empty panel and one on the backside. Well, actually, if you expose this part right here, there's another outlet. But you know what? It never gets used. So with this right here, you plug it back in. Boom, little Timmy can't put a fork in this anymore. Little Timmy lives to see tomorrow, and you can tell him how stupid he almost was. And so tonight we've looked at the dangers associated with this fundamental requirement. And Esther Boyd and her children aren't capable of learning these lessons. But now whenever you plug in or unplug, you can remember them and think, let's be safe about this. Thank you.